I started as a Girl Scout when I was in junior high school, middle school now, in the city of Norfolk. Mrs. Lambert was my Girl Scout leader. And I think probably my fondest memory was one weekend when we spent the weekend camping in her backyard. We couldn't afford to go to a campsite, and so we made and pitched our tents in her yard and had a great time. It was a really good experience. So my experiences in Girl Scouts, I know helped to build my character, my self-confidence. I'm very shy, and so it helped to build my self-confidence to be able to do public speaking. I know, lifelong relationships, because the Girl Scouts that I was with then, we're still friends today. And so, it's great to be able to say you have lifelong relationships and that they're meaningful for you. But also just in how I wanted to lead, it helped me to realize that I've got to be a follower as well as a leader, and helped me to understand how much you have to pay attention to individuals when they're talking to you. So it developed my listening skills, because that's so important that we hear what the other person is saying, whether we agree with them or not. And that certainly has helped in my public life. And so writing skills, speaking skills, all of those things from experiences as a Girl Scout. We had to organize activities. We had to create the activities. We had to develop them. So what kind of paper do we need, or what do we get in order to make this thing come to life, are all experiences that helped me to shape me. And so now with the teams that I work with my staff, I let them lead and help guide them in the direction of our mission or what have you. So there are a lot of things that came out of from being a Girl Scout, but I guess probably, helping to shape my character, my self-esteem, and what type of leader I wanted to be. I've been fortunate enough that the citizens of Norfolk elected me 3 times in 3 different positions. So I say often I should be in the Guinness Book of World Records, because I've been a city councilwoman, been a state delegate, and now the treasurer. So I really appreciate the confidence that the citizens and trust that they've put in me to be able to do those provide the service in those different areas for them. And I think that as a Girl Scout and growing up, you learn what you are passionate about and what is going to be a part of what your mission will be. So even if it's deciding that I want to make sure that seniors have a good life, what is that? Or that children, I decide I want to be a teacher, need me and the skills that I have, or whatever it could be, that all children deserve to have a good meal, and they shouldn't have to think about not having anything over the weekend. All of those things you learn as a Girl Scout, because those are the experiences that the Girl Scouts provide. And so how do I take that and make sure that I'm going to be an advocate in this area so that it is going to be better for others beside me, before me, and those coming up behind me? And I think, I know the Girl Scouts does that. But so that advocacy for what you are passionate about is what that character and self-esteem that's been built up inside of you, that you take a leadership position in and say, I want to make a difference in this area.